Alright. So, the last video, someone recommended I do a jump damage only. And funnily enough, punch and a staff jump are like basically the same. So I chose the funnier option, which is beating Adel to death with a stick. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah. Yes. Let me try use all the FP so I don't accidentally hit them with a spell. Alright, there we go. I'm thinking it's gonna be like a... not the longest fight. I don't know. 30? I think that's hoping too much because it's Adel. I'm gonna miss a lot of hits, I can already tell. That is damage. Oh, this is gonna be agony. Oh, I could jump this, I think. Nope, the answer is no. The answer is no. Alright. That was really unfortunate. Alright, okay. Lesson learned. I've jumped that in the past, I swear, on golly. Oh, this is horrible. Oh my lord. Bro, please slow down, let me hit you, I'm begging you. Dude. Alright, there we go, there we go. Okay. Wait, I can do it here. Okay, well if I can actually hit it. Bro. This is horrible. Why did I choose Adel? This guy's hard to hit already. My gosh, please. No! This is abysmal! Oh my lord! Bro, I'm begging you. Hit him! What are we doing? Okay. I got it now. I understand it. I swear. I do not understand it now. Bro. I don't think I'm getting punished there, so whatever. Bro! Ugh! Please! Hey, there we go. This is much better. Bro. What am I doing? I mean, can I even get a hit there? Should I go for the right leg? I think so. Okay, we're switching legs. Well, his left leg is so much safer. Whatever. Slowly but surely, he'll die. You would think I could at least hit the tail, but that just does not happen. Can I do a light attack? Okay, I'll try and incorporate that actually. You know, honestly, this is preferable to actually using magic. I wonder if I'll get a stagger this way. Probably not. I'm only missing out on like 6 damage from heavy to light, so I think I might just primarily do lights. Oh, not 6, oh, so much more damage. How do I count? I already forgot the numbers. Whatever. A slightly higher amount of damage. Anyway, my rant for this video is I hate incantations and spells. Like, I just think they're so bad. Like, it's not even... What up? What move was that? What? What move? What? Bro, on golly, I have never seen either of those two moves ever. Since when does he do a single chomp? And, what? I'm actually so confused. Whatever. Anyway, it's like, it's not like I hate spells or incantations because they're like cheesy, like, oh my god, all you did was just night comment spam on me or whatever, like, whatever, you do you. I just think, like, oh, look at my spell build, I do so much damage. Just like use a normal weapon. Like, I understand Recluse can get the most damage like possible. But if I'm just like doing a normal run and I want relatively high damage, spells or incantations are just never it. I hate sitting there charging my Giant's Flame or whatever when I could just like be hitting them with lights and getting status and poise breaks and crits, you know? Like, oh shoot, hell yeah. I was messing around with wilder magic build by, like, you know, the relics that can change the stats, and my Grey Zweihander was doing the same amount of damage my legendary Staff of Loss was doing with Night Comet. And it's just like, bruh, what are we doing? And it's not like I had a bunch of like melee attacks to make this Whitehander. Like, they were equal. The only thing buffing my attack was at full health. So it's just like, bruh, what are we doing? I get their damage not gonna be so good for as good because range, but it's like, bruh. I don't know. I don't like spells. I don't like incantations. I don't like the playstyle. I'd rather be in the boss's face attacking them. I don't like being far away. Anyway. But the coolest spells, I guess, like in Elden Ring. Big fan of Scarlet Aeonia, that one's pretty funny. And then the frickin' Midra, like, Frenzy Flame Walk from the DLC. Man, screw Gideon, that spell spammer. Oh my lord, I hate Gideon. I hate Gideon with all my heart. Triple Rings of Light is the worst thing ever. But, it's quiet because the dude didn't move again. Dude, I was doing, like, my, I was doing a challenge run where all I used was a +0 Weathered Straight Sword. so fights would just go on longer. It was a pretty tame challenge run. Gideon was so bad. I hated everything about Gideon. Like, oh my lord. It was just so annoying because the fight lasted forever. I think the longest fight on that run was Moog because of his healing thing. Or was it Melania? It was a tie between Melania and Moog. But Gideon was like third. It was abysmal. I don't like NPC fights. This is my next rant. NPC fights are just so bad. I hate them. I hate them all. Moongrim is the only one that gets a pass because you can kill with the elevator. Like, Leda and her allies, right, are so cool thematically. Like, I love their voice lines and all, and it's very cool. But doing that normally, oh, dude, okay, this brought back a horrible memory. So I did another challenge run. Bro, why is he using this noob now? Anyway, I did another challenge run where it was level 1, no upgrades, and that included scatter tree fragments. And I was using like Black Flame stuff and Anspur Rapier with all that, and like a bleeding rapier. And the only reason I did that run was in spite of someone who was calling Mesmer a bad boss and was doing that same run. So I was like, man, screw this. That's a good boss, so I'm just gonna beat it and then upload it and show him. It's on the channel right now. But, yeah. And in my, what's the word? Hastiness to kill Mesmer, I forgot to kill Hornson. So that meant Hornson, Dryleaf Dane, and Leda would all fight at the same time once you get to it. And it was possibly the worst experience I've ever had with that game. Like, I was using Black Flame Tornado because that was the only, oh, there we are. That was the only reliable way of getting damage. Besides, like, getting a quick poison and raw on them. Bleed. And it could, like, stun them because it would launch them in the air. Dude. I'm telling you, I could have done that so much easier if it was just Dryleaf Dane and Leda. But just the addition of freaking Hornson made that infinitely more difficult. And like, oh my god, I allowed myself to summon like Onspok and Tielier, like only for that fight, and Bernal for Guts and Duo, because screw Guts and Duo. But hold on. Should I heal? Nah, I got Oblind. But oh my god, Tielier couldn't do nothing. Tielier was downright useless. He was good for aggro, and that was it. Onspok twiddled his thumbs most of the time and just sat there, just spamming his Asho War, but only the first part which does a dodge. The only time he ever got anything done was if he had to one-hand to Scythe and spam light attack. And that's the only way he could beat Leda. Oh shoot. Oh, I dodged it. Oh yeah. It was horrible. It was so bad. It annoyed me because Dryleaf Dane has so much hyper armor, and so does Leda. So, you know, I would be in the middle of a Black Flame Tornado on a different person, and they would come fight. Oh wait, my Blessed Dude is actually doing something. Anyway, it was just horrible all around. I managed to do it after like a week of attempts. It was so bad. And then PCR was somehow easier. Still took a long time though. I've been now that like people actually watch these videos, which is very cool and awesome. During the sale going on Steam, Elden Ring is like 30% off. I might get it on PC and do that challenge again and upload it. Just for funsies. Also, we need to do it again. And kill Hornsent this time. Am I gonna take a hit? Yeah. But we'll see. Anyway. Next talk. Future of Night Rain. I'm hoping they just add Shadow Fury weapons, and I'll be content. I'll be so happy if that's all they do. You know? Like, I don't need another DLC. Just some more weapons would be very cool and awesome. So I can use, like, Smith's Grip Dagger. No. Like the Great Katanas. Or, dude, I love Euphoria. Too bad it's at the very end of the DLC. Yeah, I would very much like to have the DLC weapons and incantations, I guess. They look cool. Honestly, I think it'd be cool if they added Putrescent Knight. Actually, hot take. Putrescent Knight and Gaius are very good boss fights. I do not understand specifically the Gaius hate. Like, I love Gaius. His moveset's pretty simple, but he's a really good boss. The worst part about his fight is the fact that he doesn't have an original theme. But that's like it. His charge is pretty dang manageable if you get it right. And even if you can't get it right, you just can use the Torrent invincibility. Or you can just use Torrent to outrun it. For like when he uses it later. Again, it's not too hard to dodge once you got it. It is like tighter than most moves though. I don't know, I just like him. I like how you can strafe him a good bit. And like bait out his board kick, like back leg kick. I don't know, I like it. And then Putrescent Knight, what was that grapple wilder? That was some buns. Putrescent Knight's really cool. He has one really big issue about him that I actually despise. His horse roar. For whatever reason, you just can't dodge it. Like, and it comes out too early to be able to run it, at least I think. And it was the bane of my existence in the level 1 no upgrades run. Because it would one-shot me. Like everything else in the DLC, because no fragments and no vigor. So it was so annoying. That fight would have been done like decades ago if I didn't have to worry about that. But otherwise, really good fight. I love how you can jump his Ghost Flame. Is that what it is? It's something flame. His cleaver attacks are really neat. I don't know. Putrescent Knight is a very cool horseback boss. And honestly, I think he's my favorite horseback. Another stagger. Oh, I'm at max health. Yo, let's go. Blessed Dude Talisman does something for the first time in history. Oh, I almost didn't jump that. Big hits. Scatter Tree Avatar is pretty neat too. Bro took all of the phase 2s. Okay. Another thing about the DLC, Ramana should have had a second phase, like, health bar, I think. Like, I first tried her on my go-around very easily. I was very disappointed that, like, that was it. I think she would have done great with the second phase health bar. Because she's a really cool boss, and her OST is so good. I mean, it was so good it was used in the first half of the story trailer for Shadow of Tree. Oh my god. Man, I just be hopping. But Shadow of Tree, very good. I love Shadow of Tree so much. Favorite area in there is probably Shadow Keep. I wish the Abyssal Woods had more going on with it. Like one or two field bosses, you know? Like, where's our Frenzy Flame Dragon? That would have been so cool. Also, I haven't done Midra in that one challenge run because of Jory. I would love to do Midra, but Jory is... Oh my lord, I hate him. I hate him so much. I'm not good enough to keep crit chaining, like backstab chaining him for the entirety of like 15 minutes or so, however long that fight would take. I tried for a while. I just gave up. Because again, I only do challenge runs that are fun. And if I stop having fun in one, I don't do it. I'm just luckily masochistic, so most of them are fun. What else is there? Trying to think. Oh, I got one. Augur is a like solid B tier boss. I think he's very cool. I think his Everdark is very cool. Like he's a good gimmick boss. I like his moveset. His theme is like, it works really well for him. His third phase, like part of his theme is super good. I love that one. But like, I feel like whoops. Accidentally tried to cast a spell. Glad I used all my FP. Like, Night Rain did a lot more of its bosses. And I think like Augur is probably one of the best gimmick bosses FromSoft has ever made. He's just so cool. He's just a seeing enemy. Dude, I remember me and my friend, like, so we had the silhouettes of the Night Lords like leaked. And me and my friend were trying to decipher what the hell they were. And for Augurs, we were like, what is that, a seeing enemy? And we were right. We thought Adel's was an angry clam. Just kind of funny. We could not make heads or tails of Caligo or Fulgor. We thought Fulgor literally was a horse because in his thing, it just looks like a horse head and then a body. It's like we were sort of close. What else? But yeah, Augur. I don't know. He's very cool. I like how you can kill his minions to both damage him and stagger him. I think the little like tendril guys that come out are pretty neat. Makes you more aware of your surroundings when you can kill him. I do think his like stationary spin is a little, it has too much of an AoE, I think. I normally just block it because it's mainly physical damage. But like running it is hard and you can't dodge it because it has a double hitbox. And then his Everdark is very neat. I love they brought back the Storm Ruler. And I like how you can basically negate almost all of his attacks with it, just by like the slices it throws out. Like the bubbles and the beams that come out of his like other orbs. I don't know, solid boss, very solid boss. I think the hate is unwarranted. Now, any hate to Everdark Libra is completely warranted. That guy could have been so much better and he ended up being dog shit. He's just, he could have been so much better and he became a summoning mess that they had to nerf and it's still buns. Dude, him in Depth 5, I haven't lost to it yet, but I only win out of pure spite. I hate it so much. One time he incited a riot, and it was 2 Wilders, right? Because I always play Wilder with the Erdtree Great Bow, and they kept spamming Rain of Arrows while Libra was doing his machine gun nonsense. And you know, in a riot they're supposed to attack each other sometimes. They never attacked each other. It was only ever me. So I just running around waiting for a single opening, and it just would never come. So I ended up waiting for my ult to get killed 3 birds with 1 stone. I hate him. I hate him so much. But I think I'll be trying punch only of him eventually, or at least like testing it. Because if I can stack up enough, like less likely to be targeted, then if he incites a riot, they'll just be stuck on each other, and I'll have free roam with Libra. Also, they could attack Libra, which is like so fine with me. But we'll see. And Everdark Noster, it's possible. It's just, I need a successive heal, because his lasers are really hard to not even get chipped by. And that chip will just kill you over time. Get back here, Adel. I've also thought about just doing another like level 1 run for like not holster. I've done enough holster stuff. Maybe Gladius, just for funsies. Because I've only done like 3 level 1 runs in total. First one was my first try on holster like normally. I did another to try and punch only him and lost because I didn't have enough stamina. And then I tried again and lost on like night 2. Just level 1 runs are so stressful. Because if you get hit, it's just over. Which is also why I don't very much like Death with Knife. Like, Word of Attrition is pretty cool, but I do like the assurance that I can take a hit and be fine. Which is why I did level 5 punch only holster instead. And bro, I'm still so annoyed by that. I took exactly 1 hit at like the holster in his name. It was agony. I was so sad because that would have been hitless and that would have made it even better. Huzzah! Dude, jump attack staff is meta, dude. Trust. You just gotta trust the process. Yeah, take me out. Alright, there we go. How long was that? That's not bad. That was like average time. Alright. Well, that's the closing remark. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is yellow.